How you doing, everybody? This is Jonathan, and in this video I'm going to address another question that I often get on Facebook and that I get on YouTube, and that's in response to my how to sell personal training video. And I always talk about being on the floor and not having a scowl on your face, always being busy. And I often get the question of, Jonathan, I come up to people but they don't need my help. I want to look busy, but how do I look busy? And the answer, and I'm not being a jerk, I'm going to expound on this, is to actually be busy. So, I gave you a couple of tips. I said, if your gym offers comps for the new clients, a large amount of your clients or a large amount of the patrons never got comps. So you can walk the floor offering comps to your clients. Number two, if you just see somebody with bad form, you can offer to fix their form. Remember, you never start off with you're doing that wrong. You start off with, can I offer you some advice? And then you walk away. You don't try to sell them anything because you're just being helpful. But some people say, nobody wants my help, everybody looks fine. Alright. I guarantee you that there are always some people that want help but don't know how to ask for it. So, you can be busy in a number of different ways, alright? Number one, being around the floor, you might as well rack weights, alright? It's a great way to be in front of where the weights are without really getting in anybody's way in a way that they appreciate. If somebody's, annoying squat press guy is leaving 1145s on each side of the squat rack or of the leg press, strip the machine down. Somebody maybe wanted to use that, but they're not strong enough to take all the weights off. My gym is very big on cleanliness, and I'm very much appreciative to the floor staff that will just re-rack weights. And hey, you're never too big to do anything, especially when you're trying to garner attention. Alright, anything that's useful and helpful at least. So don't think, oh, I'm a trainer, I'm too good to re-rack weights. You're never too good to re-rack anything. I spend a large amount of my time when I first started as a trainer re-racking weights, and that's how I got popular in the morning, because they were like, man, what time do you get here? You're always doing something. So re-rack weights. Number two, if you want to be busy and you don't want to re-rack weights, why don't you talk to the local aerobics instructor that's really busy and say, hey, do you mind if I piggyback you and serve as your backup for free? Alright? So, the general aerobics instructor will usually stay in front of the room, and then the class will follow. There will always be that row in the back of people that don't know what they're doing and kind of like do everything wrong. You can just say, hey, I got some free time. If you'd like, you can just give me an idea of what you're doing. I'll hang around and I'll kind of walk through. As long as you introduce me as one of the personal trainers, I won't try to sell anybody anything. That's a great way to put yourself in the eye of people that want to be instructed. And they may approach you for information afterwards. A third way to look or stay busy is to hang right outside the sales office, because the sales office is riddled with patrons of the gym that are either looking for help or looking for a problem to be fixed. All right, as long as it's not billing, you're probably their best bet. You're probably better equipped to help that client than the salesperson. And the salesperson doesn't want to help them anyway, because all they care about is sales, because that's how they get paid. All right, so if you're hanging around the sales office, you should be willing to give tours. If you've got free time, why not? You can throw in some lines about personal training. B, after somebody signs up for the gym, you can, kind of like streamline them right into the idea of training before they start to try to figure it out on their own. C, when somebody, misses a session with their trainer or is asking about personal training, you're right there. Or D, if they just simply don't know how to use a machine, they're going to go to the salesperson because that's who they're most familiar with. So if you hang outside there, the salesperson's busy, you can always say, hey Jim, hey Bill, hey Mary, I'll take care of this. You're very polite to the person, you take them over, you show them what they want to know, and then all of a sudden you have become a little bit more valuable. Alright, the last thing, if all of that fails, which it won't, or if you're just looking for something else that you want to do, which you should, you have to understand that you, as a personal trainer, are also a business. Alright, you operate as a business, and your goal is to promote yourself as much as possible. And too often personal trainers tend to think inside the box, and they only think, well, if I'm not training, I'm useless. Why don't you put together some kind of class? Alright? Why don't you put together some kind of program? Why don't you put together some kind of fundraiser? Bam, you put your name on it. Well, the head trainer or the gym is going to want their name on it as well, but you get credit for it as well. Alright? You run it, you plan it, you finish planning it, and then you take it over to the gym and you say, this is what I would like to do. can I do it? You don't just say, here's my plan, and then walk away. This is what I would like to implement. Because gyms love to do things to get attention. They don't always have the time or the talent to sit down and write things out. So take some time out on your free time when you're not in the gym. Put together a plan for a fundraiser. Plan everything out. Write everything out. Just make sure that you have the okay. Implement it. Instant and immediate notoriety and respectability in the gym. So, if you're having problems walking the floor, if you feel that you're not busy enough, I just gave you a number of things to keep yourself busy, a number of things to get you respected in the gym, a number of things that will get you noticed. Put them to use. Let me know how they work for you. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, comment below. Share this video, subscribe to this channel, and you all have a good one.